So I'm not pregnant anymore. Yay. Exactly 1 week postpartum. 1 week from today is when I gave birth to the most beautiful, perfect little boy. His name is Tazo Hampton. I hear you, boo-boo. You want mommy to pick you up, huh? So yeah, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys about my labor and delivery and show you guys a few clips from the actual day that I gave birth. So last Tuesday, I woke up at about 2 a.m. I had really intense contractions. They were about 7 minutes apart. Yeah, and I just got up and got on the yoga ball and tried to bounce around and get comfortable, try to work my way through them because I didn't want to go to the hospital for another scare and then they just send me home again. So then, yeah, I just tried to lay down, and by 3 o'clock they were more intense, and they were 6 to 5 minutes apart. So I woke my boyfriend up and I told him, I'm having contractions and I think these ones are the real ones. Like, I think it's time. And, he was just like, well, I don't want to take you to the hospital. If they're just going to send you home again, no more false alarms. We need to just go when your water breaks. So by 3:30, I just convinced him. I was like, I think we need to go in. We need to go in. Come on. So he got up and got the hospital bags and we went. Got to the hospital about 4 a.m. They checked me. I was 4 centimeters dilated. My contractions were 3 to 4 minutes apart by then. So they started my IVs and admitted me by 7 a.m. I was in my room. And that's when the anesthesiologist came in and gave me my epidural, which was the best. It took away all the pain and just made me feel so much better. And but it was like a partial epidural because I still have feeling in my legs and I can still wiggle my toes and move them. It just took away the contraction pains. They just felt like pressure, like it felt like somebody sitting on my stomach. That's how it felt every time I had a contraction. So everybody wants to know, like, if the epidural hurts. No, it doesn't hurt at all. Like, the anesthesiologist told me to bend over and arch my back and try not to move. And then by this time, I'm like shaking from the contractions. Like, I wasn't cold, but my body was just like shaking. And I told him, I was like, I'm trying to be still. I just have the shakes right now. He was like, well, that just means you're in labor. And I was like, okay. So I was just trying to be as still as possible because I didn't want to get paralyzed or anything. He just said, you're going to feel a little bee sting. And that's exactly what it feels like, just a bee sting. Because they put the local anesthetic to numb the area first before they put in the epidural catheter. So it doesn't hurt at all. So then they let me labor for a while, and the epidural kind of slowed down my contractions, so they weren't 3 minutes apart anymore. They went to 5 minutes apart to 7 minutes apart. So this was over a few hours time period. So the midwife came in, decided to break my water to speed things up a little bit. So after she broke my water, that sped it up, and they were back to 5 minutes apart. So yeah, she let me labor for a few more hours and checked me again. I was 7 centimeters dilated after that. And then yeah, I stayed 7 centimeters dilated for a couple hours. So then she started me on Pitocin. And when I started on the Pitocin, my contractions were 1 minute apart. And I started feeling like the urge to push, like it was something. I told her, I was like, I feel like something's coming out of me. And she just starts laughing. And so, yeah, she checked me and I was 10 centimeters dilated. So by that time, it was about 4:30 p.m. So I was laboring for 13 hours. And 4:30 p.m., that's when we started pushing, and he's here by 4:54 p.m. My beautiful little baby. We have to stay in hospital for 2 days before we can go home, and that was the most horrible thing ever. Like, I wanted to go home so bad. Like, I was ready to go home right after he was here. Like, I didn't want to stay, but then I'm kind of happy that I stayed because I got a lot of advice and a lot of help with, like, because I'm breastfeeding, and breastfeeding is a challenge, so I was able to meet with the lactation consultant, and she really helped me out. But just the worst thing about it was people come in your room every 3 hours, in and out all day and night. Like, the nurses, they're on 24-hour shifts, and they just were in and out all day and night. So the whole time we were in the hospital, he was just chilling in the hospital bed next to me, like in my arms. And I tried to take a little cat nap until the next person comes in. So, third day was the hardest, I think, the first day home. Because my boobs were really engorged and they got really, really hard like rocks. And, you know, my epidural was completely wore off. So, it just felt like I got into a real bad car accident. Like, I feel like I got smacked by a bus. Like, it was horrible. I didn't tear and I didn't have any stitches or anything. But, you know, you have to stretch down there. Like, they stretch you out to squeeze this baby out of you. So, you know, down there it's sensitive and sore, and your uterus, you're having cramps, and then my back was hurting, like where the epidural was. It was kind of tender right there. So I was just in so much pain. Like, yeah, he wakes up every 3 hours on his own, where like in the beginning I would have to wake him up every 2 and 3 hours to feed him, but now it's like he just does it on his own. So we've adjusted. And it's not that hard to me. Because since he's been here, I've been like a light sleeper. Like, every little sound he makes, you know, I'm up. Like, I'm up like I was never asleep. Like, it's crazy. So, we work well together. And I am breastfeeding, so every few hours, like, I can tell when it's time to eat because he'll be moving around and, you know, he'll make a noise and whimper and stuff because he's hungry. And then, like, you get this tingly sensation in your boobs. Like, it starts to tingle. And I guess that's called a milk letdown. And you know it's time to eat. That's cool. It's like you have that connection with your baby. So, every day I pump. Like, after I feed him, put him to sleep, I'll pump the rest out. Because the more you pump and the more you feed, the more milk supply that you have. So, after feeding, I'll just get on the pump and just pump. And stuff. And he's pretty good with the bottle and the nipple. He doesn't get confused. So, I'm happy with that. Because I know it's only 1 week and they say hold off on bottles for like the first month or something. I'm not sure, but I introduced it to him early and he's good on it. He doesn't have any problem. You know, he takes to the bottle and the boob still. So, being a mom is the best feeling in the world. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Like, every time I look at my son, I get teary-eyed. Like, this kid is actually mine. Like, he came out of me. This is who I carried for 9 months. Okay, so I'll show you guys him. Wake up, Poppy. You got a burp for mommy? Say hi. Hi, baby. I love you. Oh, you're hungry, huh? My baby hungry. Hey, Mommy, it's time to eat. I don't want to see people. It's time to eat. You're so precious. You're so perfect for me. This is baby Tazo Sabri Hampton. 1 week old today. Say hi, Poppy. Say hi. Look just like his daddy, huh? Everybody say you're your daddy's twin.
Yeah, the next one. And deep breath. Hold it and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 below. Deep breath. And push.
Beautiful. Right through. That's the way. Fabulous. Oh, wow.
7,
He's coming. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Push, baby.
Okay.
I'm pushing.
Wait. He's okay. He's okay.
He's fine. Okay.
He's been there for months. It's okay. Okay. Okay, give me another push. Push. Push, I'm trying to push.
Push, baby.
Push him, push him.
Oh, there you go.
Get him out.
One more.
One more, come
Really
on,
mean
mama.
it, sweetie.
He's frowning up. Oh my God, he looks like Lamar.
You want to grab it?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Baby. Oh my God, he looks like Lamar. Look at him.
Oh, his eyes are open.
He's okay. He's okay.
Oh, Triana.
Hi, sweetie.
Look at Triana. You did it.
You did it, boo.
Triana.
Popping up that water.
He's okay.
He's good.
Come on. Put her leg down.
Tazo.
I don't want to come
He's beautiful, Triana. You did a good job.
Triana, look at him.
He's closing his eyes.
Triana, he came out with his eyes open.
Had to turn I turned the flash off.
Hardly bleeding. You didn't tear.
Good
Cool.
job. Thank God.
All right.
Great job. You designed for this.
No. Can't do it again.
Nothing goes in here.
Look at him.
He's raising his hand.
Oh my God.
Faster than I am. Oh, he doesn't want to stretch out his leg. You like to be all curled up, yeah? You want to stretch out your legs so we can see how tall you are?
What's his name? He's very cute.
Tazo. Tazo.
Tazo? Very nice. What does it mean?
Tazo tea from Starbucks.
There you go.
That's what she craved the whole time.
Oh, really?
And I know what the coffees are going to cost by the time he gets to drink them, huh? $10 each.
Right.
They're so good, but they are so expensive.
All right.